morning, everybody. My name is sethaimkwei. I am an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global, and I want to welcome you to this opportunity plan presentation on the Alliance in Motion Global Ghana Associate Package Marketing Plan. By the end of the presentation, you will understand how, by way of the associate package, you can also become an independent distributor with Alliance in Motion Global, and also the basic ways of earning with respect to the associate package. I have to say that there are two starter packages. We have the global package, which costs 888 Ghana cedis, and the associate package, which costs 488 Ghana cedis. The associate package is intended for people who may not be able to genuinely afford the global package. Now, to become an independent distributor by way of the associate package, it means you must purchase at least one associate package, and one associate package goes for 488 Ghana cedis. When you make this 488 Ghana cedis investment, there are some benefits that you get in return. The first one is that you get products of the company. The packages are in two forms, package A and package B. The products in package A are valued at 579, and the products in package B are valued at 576 cedis, meaning that we give you more value for your money. So immediately you invest 488, we give you immediately either 578 or 576, depending upon the package you choose, in products. You can sell to immediately recover your money at a profit. You can use, so you also become healthy and live a long life. And also you can share and give some to people as samples to try, by way of developing customers, because those who like it are likely to come back to order for more. There are other benefits that come with the registration. We give you free trainings in our offices, so you acquire the skills required to be able to do the business successfully. If you are not near our office, we have a 24/7 online training academy called Academy, where you can also tune in, connect, and also have trainings 24/7 anywhere you are. We also give you free trips to USA, Europe, and Asia, all expenses paid. We are the only company that will pay you every day. Every day is payday in Alliance in Motion Global. We give you a DTC, or Distributor Tracking Center, which is your personal web page where you track and monitor all your business activities and transactions. We also give you a business kit that will help you to be able to do the presentation on the business successfully, because every information you need about the business, you will get it in that business kit. We give you 25% to 30% discount for a lifetime on any product of the company that you buy and sell. And we also give you one-time, lifetime, international or global registration when you make this 488 investment. So all this means that the 488 will give you mega return on that investment. So you have made the investment. How will you earn money? There are 8 ways of earning in Alliance in Motion Global: the retail profit, the direct referral bonus, the match sales bonus, the universal bonus, the overriding step commission, GA Max 10, the flow back point, and profit sharing. For the purposes of this presentation, I'm going to speak about the first 3, which are also the basic ways of earning. With respect to the others, as we start our free training, when you join us, both in the office and online, you will get to understand them and other technicalities in the business. So let's start looking at the first 3, one after the other. The first one is retail profit. And this one says that you get not less than 25% up to 30% profit on any product of the company that you buy and sell. Let me use the example of the C247, our main product. The company will give it to you at the distributor price of 90 cedis. You are supposed to sell it not less than the suggested retail price of 120 cedis. The difference is 30 cedis, and it's about 25% on the suggested retail price or the selling price, and that becomes your profit. In order for you not to be afraid joining us, especially because of selling, in Alliance in Motion Global, selling is not compulsory, selling is not required. If you don't like selling, you can forget about selling, you can still do the business successfully. So in AIM Global, there is no target, no quota of sales you have to make, and absolutely no auto-ship. So there is no pressure or tension on you. Concentrate on your current job. The little time you have after work, just using your phone, you can do the business successfully. We don't want our business to be a risk to your current job, because we found out that most people start network marketing on part-time basis. So we want to give you the freedom to be able to concentrate on your current job and do this business successfully. So this is the first way of earning. The second way of earning I will speak about is the direct referral bonus. But I have to say that our marketing plan is binary, meaning that you develop two sales forces. To develop the two sales forces means that you can connect to your one account only two other accounts. So let's say this is you. You develop two sales forces, one on your left, the other on your right. To do that, connect one person to your left and then connect another person to your right. So this is you. The first person you connected to your left, we call the person A, and the person you connected to your right, we call the person B. When you do that, you cannot connect another person directly to you again. In case you have a lot of friends and you have more people who want to join you, you can bring them, but you place them under any of the people under your network. But you can't connect more than two directly to you. You do that so that you can help your downlines to also grow and develop. Because AIM Global is a helping business. Now, how do you earn the direct referral bonus? The second way of earning. Anytime you get a person to join you in the business who also invests the 488 Ghana cedis, we give you direct referral bonus for recruiting the person, which is 50 cedis for each person. So when you brought A and B, you are going to make a total direct referral bonus of 100 cedis. If you can get 10 people to join, 500 cedis. You can get 100 people to join, 5,000 cedis. If you can get 1,000 people to join, 500,000 cedis. The more people you get, the more you make. Technically, you need 2 people, but you can bring as many as you want. And for each of them, we give you 50 cedis. That is the second way of earning direct referral bonus. Now, let's talk about the third way of earning the March sales bonus. I told you that we have to develop only 2 sales forces. You start that by getting at least 2 people, place one left, place one right. The March sales bonus says that anytime you get one person to join your left, and then you get another person to join your right, you will be paid 62.5 Ghana cedis. So one left, one right equals to 62.5 Ghana cedis. It doesn't matter who bring the people. It doesn't matter whether you know them or not. As long as somebody joins your left and another person joins your right, 62.5 cedis is paid to you as March sales bonus. So when you got A and B, in addition to the 100 you have already received in direct referral bonus, they will match. Then you get additional 62.5 cedis as March sales bonus. So when you bring 2 people, you make a total of 162.5 Ghana cedis. Now, let's say that when you brought A and B, you explain the system to them, and they also want to immediately make this 162.5 cedis. What do they do? A brought 2 people, and B also brought 2 people. A and B will also make the 162.5, but you will also make money, because the system say anytime a new person joins your left and another new person joins your right, whether you got them or not, you will still make 62.5. So one left, one right, 62.5. Another one left, another one right, another 62.5. So you make 62.5 times 2, which is equal to 125. When A and B brought 2 people each. Let's say that these people also brought 2 persons each. At this level, they will make 162.5. A and B will make 125. What will you make? We can see 4 new people on your left, 4 new people on your right. So you are going to get 62.5 4 times. So you get 62.5 times 4, which is equal to 250 cedis. Let's say that these people also understood the system. They want to make 162.5, so they also brought 2 persons each. What will be the earnings? These people at this level will make 162.5. These people at this level will make 125 each. A and B will each make 250 Ghana cedis. Now what will you make? We found 4 left, 4 right. 8 left, 8 right, sorry. Meaning that you are going to make 62.5 times 8, which is 500 Ghana cedis. 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5. And for the rest of your life, as long as people are joining this business left and right, even if you don't know them, you will still be making 62.5, 62.5, 62.5 for the rest of your life. But there is a limit as to the number of 62.5 you can earn in a single day. Because as you realize, when these people join, for example, everybody up the line made match sales bonus, and some made 1 match, 2 matches, 3 matches, 4 matches, and the higher it goes, the more matches they make. If you are not careful, the company will collapse, because from the money these people will bring, everybody up will be earning different amount of 62.5. So in order for the company to remain stable, competitive, and not collapse, there is a safety net to protect the company. That also ensures that we do not overpay and collapse. So each account cannot enjoy more than 20 matches in a single day. In a day, not a week, not a month, just 1 day. It means that every day, if you have 20 people joining your left and 20 people also joining your right, they will match 20 times. And so you make 20 times 62.5, which is equal to 1,250 cedis. So the highest you can make in match sales bonus alone is 1,250. Don't forget, there are 7 other ways of earning, and you can earn them in addition to this. But with respect to match sales bonus, the highest you can make a day is 1,250 cedis by way of the associate package marketing plan. That means that in a week, you can make a maximum of 8,750 Ghana cedis. And in a month, assuming there are 30 days average every month, you make 37,500 cedis in a month. Now there are people who are making more than this in a day or a week or a month. Why? Because they have multiple accounts. It gets to a point you realize that your team will grow so big that more than 20 people will join on the left, more than 20 people will join on the right every day. But the company will only pay you 20 matches. So you will be losing some to the company. So the company says, in order for you to absorb as much of the people that will join as your team is growing, you can come with multiple accounts. So you can come with 1 account, 3 accounts, 7 accounts, or 15 accounts. When that happens, your potential becomes 1,250 times 1 every day, or 1,250 times 3 every day, or 1,250 times 7 every day, or 1,250 times 15 every day, because every account will be making the 1,250 on its own. So if you want to make more money and multiply your daily potential, you can increase the accounts you have up to 15. You don't have to start with 15. You can start with 1 and add 1 after the other until you get 15. But you can make it your target to get 15, because if you don't, eventually you will regret it. Anybody who joins and understands the system after operating it for a while, ask the people who brought them, why didn't you convince me to go for the highest? Because they realize that they lose a lot of money in the initial stages. Why? Because what you could have earned, the same activity you do, you can earn times 1 if you have 1 account. The same activity can give you times 3. The same activities can give you times 7 or times 15, depending upon the accounts you have. So they realize that they are using the same effort as others, but because the others have more accounts, the same effort, the others are multiplying their earnings by many times, and they are still marking time with 1. So if you want to make real good money, go for a lot of accounts. But if it is only 1 you can afford, no problem, go for the 1, and with time increase, because you don't have to be great to start, but you can start small to become great. So this has been a short introduction to the Associate Package Marketing Plan in Ghana. Before you can join them global, you need a sponsor who is a person already a distributor. So in case you don't have anybody who is introducing you to the business, I am ready and available to sponsor you. My team and I, both in Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the world, are ready and standing by to help you, coach, train, mentor you, so that you can also become successful in the business. So you can get me at +23326465216 on WhatsApp, Imo, and Viber. You can also get me at m.ng/sethaimkwei. That is on Facebook Messenger. And you can also get me on WeChat. And my WeChat ID is sethaimkwei. So get in touch with me. Let me help you to join M Global so you can also become a multi-millionaire. So thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.